We got a bunch of Indigo Park news over the past few months regarding a whole bunch of different things like a brand new Chapter 1 update, some brand new Chapter 2 news, some little merch which is really nice to see, and a lot more. So without further ado, let's go hop into the video and start off with the merch. So Mason or Unique Geese on Twitter really does do lots of the updates. So if you want to see the updates the second they come out, please go follow him. This is just a recap for really the past few months on half the new Indigo Park news, like literally a full-on recap. So let's start off with the merch. Literally like a month ago, YouTooz went and teased this new art saying, "Yes, chef," showing Rambley the raccoon, teasing that they'll be collabing to make a Rambley raccoon merch or something for Indigo Park. We didn't know if it was a plush figure. I thought it was going to be a figure because we already got a plush from Makeshift we're going to be talking about a little bit later on in this video. But no, it was revealed to be two new plushies, one for Rambley Raccoon and one for Molly Macaw. And I gotta say, the teasers make it look really cool. I really did like how the plushies looked, but I did not know how they're going to look from the front, so of course we had to wait and see. But we recently just got the reveal for how they actually look, literally like 8 days ago, and they look really good. As you guys can see, this is the whole art for it. Molly Macaw doesn't look like exactly how she does with the in-game plush. The in-game plush looks a little bit different. I don't think these are meant to be game accurate plushies of how the plush looks in-game, but I think they're meant to look like just the characters, and with just doing that, it did a really good job of capturing them. They're also running a giveaway on their channel, ends August 9th. I mean, the plush is dropping August 9th, so I don't know when the giveaway ends, but you can still go on Twitter and try to enter. But yeah, if you go on YouTooz right now, you'll be able to buy both the plushies for $30 each, and plus $5 shipping being the usual YouTooz price. As you guys see, you get the 9-inch plushies for Rambley Plush and Molly Macaw. As you guys can see, the art looks amazing, but sadly these are pre-order that will be shipping in December 6th through January 6th, so we have a long time to get these buddies in hand, and I'm definitely going to be getting both of them, so stay tuned and subscribe for a whole review on them because I will be pre-ordering them. But as you guys can see, Rambley just looks amazing. The embroidery on the face and mouth looks great. The color schemes look also great too. Just the details and everything here is amazing. You can even see from the side POV, and they have a whole bunch of different angle POVs of how Rambley looks, of course, as a plush. Even the back with his tail, and I think it's a bandana. I don't know if I even said it right. Don't know what it is, but it looks amazing. You also look at the description here. It has the height, the release date, the colorway, and also when it's in the ship, and about the plushie, and about Indigo Park in the description, which is really nice. Molly Macaw also looks amazing. The art looks really good. Also be shipping around the exact same time as Rambley. And as you guys can see, she looks a lot more detailed, of course, because she's a lot more of a detailed character, not as simple as Rambley. But all the embroidery and everything here is literally just amazing. I don't see one thing that's printed here, and that's why I love it. Everything here is all embroidered and just looks amazing. You guys can see from different sides and different POVs, this plush is extremely detailed. This is our very first, of course, official Molly Macaw plush, so it's really great to see her as a plush. I know she does not have the YouTooz looking eyes. I was expecting them to make it look like the game plushie, but this is still also really good. I like how they hid the YouTooz eyes within Molly Macaw and Rambley, which is just a nice little touch that they had to do, but it makes the plush looks 10 times better. And this is how the back of the plush looks too. And they also have the description about the collectible and of course about Indigo Park. But when I said that that's the first Molly Macaw plush and I was talking about the makeshift one, is because yes, they did have a makeshift plush for Rambley. As you guys can see, this is the whole teaser they posted before. And this is how the Rambley makeshift one looks. And this one's meant to be more faithful to the game and look like a ripped out just from the game files into real life, which I definitely do like. That's why I like the YouTooz and makeshift one, because both of them are trying to do two different goals. One's just trying to look like a character, plush version of a character, and one's trying to look like an in-game version, which I definitely do like. As you guys can see, sadly he was a limited edition, and sadly he is sold out. It was a past campaign, meaning if you try getting it, you won't be able to. The only way able to get it is on eBay when it does ship, and it hasn't even shipped yet. But as you guys can see, this plush is literally a cutie. He has a small little body, has a big head, the whole face has amazing embroidery, of course even the mouth too, as you guys can see. This Rambley is also a little bit different because he's fluffy, which in game I don't think he is fluffy, but it's a nice also little touch here that the YouTooz one doesn't have. He has a bigger tail here. As you guys can see, this is the whole back, how the back looks. This is of course another side POV, and they sold over 18,575, being funded 9,000%, which is amazing. It'll be shipping around September 17th, so we're getting pretty close. And of course, as you guys can see, that's a lot, but sadly only 18,000 will ever be made of this plush, so definitely want to get one if you want on eBay, but the original retail price is like $30 or something like that. They also have a message from the creator, which is just a really nice touch here too. And if you are wondering, yes, I did get a Rambley plush from Makeshift, and I will be also reviewing it too, so stay tuned for whenever that comes out in September. But also, I think this would be a perfect time just to pop this in there. This is a little teaser for something I'm working on. If you know what it is, you can let me know in the comments below. You know, I'm not going to say what it is yet, but it might be a little bit obvious, but if you know, you know. But continuing on about the whole merch, things like that, Mason let us know on his Twitter that he's fully aware of all the bootleg sites, because yes, if you look up Indigo Park, you're going to see a whole bunch of bootleg stores selling a whole bunch of bootleg plushies and a whole bunch of bootleg merch that isn't even official. Yes, it's funny, but please don't buy it because you're not supporting the creator. You're supporting people ripping off designs, so please don't do that. That's why I'm going to be blurring out the sites but showing this funny knockoff, because it literally just looks like the Elmo meme at this point. But Mason is working on a brand new store that will have merch and things at a certain point, but right now it's still in development and has early access available, so it's really cool. Cannot wait to see all the new merch that comes out, and you know I'll be covering it, so that's good. But moving away from the merch, but a little bit about things that happened, I think like a month or two ago they had like a full-on event in MomoCon 2024, and Rambley was down the Neutron Nexus. I don't know what this is, but I think it's like a concert. It's really cool. They have lots of good characters here that I like. Also, look at Our House and Adventure Time, Amazing Little Circus. You literally got a whole bunch of things that I love. So this is really amazing. Hey guys, this is the halfway mark where I like to ask you guys to please go and subscribe. If you don't want to, or if you already are, you can always just like the video, comment down below, or let me know what you think about the video, because I will always reply to all you guys' comments. But of course, please just give me some time. I'm working on a whole bunch of cool things I'll love to share with you guys, but sadly I can't right now. So, you know, subscribing is the best way to help support me, and also to keep up to date on all the little things I'm working on. But sorry for taking more time in the video. Please go and enjoy the rest of the news. And as you guys can see, they're all able to hang out. All the voice actors, like for Rambley and Molly Macaw, it just looks like a blast. They had a whole stage and everything like that. And you can just go on YouTube, of course, go watch the full video. They also had some talks, I think like Q&A, there's questions like that. But definitely go watch the video. It's pretty good. But also moving on to some other news, they're actually launching, and is out right now, official Indigo Park Roblox UGCs, which is user-generated content created by molders from the Indigo Park dev team. So all these molds are actually official, and you can actually go and get them in Roblox, pay for Robux, get some official items, which is pretty neat. Like I said, it's a good way to actually go support the creators, and without getting knockoff stuff from Roblox, because people always be trying to create other things too. We do know that Chapter 1 will be getting changes and a brand new update, with one of them actually releasing like I think 2 months ago at this point. Yeah, exactly 2 months ago, where they changed the death screen for Molly Macaw, adding this brand new amazing art, which is definitely a lot better than the other one, to the death screen, which is great, but it's not the only change they're going to be doing. They also started dropping small bug fixes throughout, you know, the weeks, which makes the game a lot more stable, which is also good. And he also did a whole video on YouTube about the future of Indigo Park, so it really doesn't talk about like huge things, but definitely go watch. It's like 10 minutes, and it talks about the future and what his plans are. They're also adding a brand new way to make motion sickness not a problem in Chapter 1 for Indigo Park, adding some motion sliders to make the game a lot more smoother and easier to play, with of course a whole bunch of other fixes that will be carried over to Chapter 2 as well when it does release. But of course, like exactly I think a month ago at this point, Mason went and let us know that they'll be doing a full-on rework of Chapter 1, focusing on animations, first persons, models, different things like that. As you guys can see from this photo here, they'll be changing the way that you hold the light. They'll be having a whole bunch of different animations, making the course look a lot more better. As you guys can see here, they're also changing some other things here, like where does this go? And as you guys can see, it just looks a lot more unique with the rendering and different things like that. This is also something I really do like. He was supposed to shoot literally 3 days ago, showing this amazing looking, like, I'm getting Mickey Mouse's Runaway Rail Train vibes here. And that's definitely, I think, what they're going for. As you guys can see, this is Rambley's Railroad. It makes it look like it's being drawn. It's like bendy, but with color at this point. It looks really unique. I like the style of it all. And of course, this will be part of the brand new update I talked about. They're trying to update Chapter 1 before getting to really work on Chapter 2. So there'll be a small update that improves the environments, animations, redos, different type of things to make it look a lot more better, to be closer to the quality that they want for Chapter 2. Kind of what Poppy did with Chapter 1 before Chapter 2 came out. But it's also working on Chapter 2, like ideas and different things like that. But also, since it's a way of getting Chapter 1 updated and something special on YouTube related to Chapter 2, and a new merch site, all that while we wait for Chapter 2, so we're definitely eating good. Also, 2 days ago, he posted another art of how it looks like in the whole waiting queue, and it just looks even better. I love the candles, the TV, the frame, just, it all looks really great. just brings life into the game. We also got some more updates from developers about writing and how they actually go and write. And speaking about writing, Indigo Part 2 had a whole Kickstarter, which I think most of you guys known when Chapter 1 launched to help support Chapter 2, which his goal was only $50,000, but they were able to raise almost $300,000, being $292,000 with over 5,000 backers. Meaning that they're definitely able to support Chapter 2, merch, and all these new updates, which is just great to see. And also, we're going on to some Chapter 2 news. They have some development plans letting us know about the whole development updates for Chapter 2, and it's going to have the 3D environments, 2D animated scenes, a whole just a lot more bigger than Chapter 1. And of course, you get rewards for backing it up. So depending on how much you spend, you got a whole bunch of different rewards. And as you can see, these just a whole list of different rewards you can get. It's just so much. We'll literally be here for like, I don't know, 10, 20 minutes talking about all the unique different rewards. But he said there is one mechanic in Chapter 2 that I'm excited to work on. It's going to be a blast, and it's going to be a blast doing a bunch of the design work. It says, believe it or not, this doesn't even involve Rambley, which is interesting. Although we do have some insane stuff planned for him too, which is just crazy to hear. It's definitely going to be excited for Chapter 2. Also, letting us know that they did their first brainstorming session like 2 months ago for Indigo Park Chapter 2, having the basic outlines. They already had one, but now just going a little bit deeper into that. So it's great to see that they already started working on Chapter 2 and the whole story and all that stuff. Also, Mason was going to the Universal theme parks to do some analysis and research for Chapter 2. Also saying a little bit more research today, being at Disney's Hollywood Studios. And also on the YouTube channel in his community tab, he said doing some research for Chapter 2 this week, just with a different quote, but literally the same photo. So it's really great to see that. Also got a photo of Rambley literally in the Mickey Mouse's runaway railroad train, which is also gets really cool. Look at that. Rambley's just having a blast because it's not his railroad, but he does like trains. And he also said that he wished he could show us some stuff that they've been working on for Chapter 2, but it's still early, and I think we're gonna have a lot of fun making it. So yeah, Chapter 2 is gonna be really huge. I think when Chapter 2 comes out, it's gonna be kind of like a whole Poppy situation where everybody's like, whoa, look at that, it's amazing, and it kind of just like blows up. Like, it's already blowing up now like Poppy was with Chapter 1. So that's why I'm extremely excited with this, because I love theme parks, I love horror, I love Mascot Horror too, so this is literally just perfect. They also let us know that they had a few more writing meets for Chapter 2 already, and it's so much more greater than Chapter 1. He's letting us know how good Chapter 2 is going to be. Also saying that some of the recording and writing sessions takes around 6 hours each. We're all getting excited to talk about the story, the universe, the lore, and what we can feasibly do in a chapter. Like, I'm really excited to see Chapter 2 moving greatly, and this is like 8 days ago. Also, it's something they're working on something for Chapter 2 that we're hopefully able to give you well before Chapter 2 is ready. Meaning we're going to get something for Chapter 2 before Chapter 2 is ready. That's not going to be a trailer, so this is going to also be really exciting, so definitely subscribe and stay tuned for that. Also, they decided to do one last thing, being a random Chapter 2 spoiler with zero context, being C, P, and T, with literally just a palm tree. Hopefully you guys will be able to understand this before Chapter 2 is anywhere near dropping, but we'll see how stuff shapes up. So maybe we could go and analyze this at another date, but right now we have no idea what this means, but maybe one day we'll analyze on this. But anyways, that's the end of this video. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about the brand new Indigo Park news? What do you guys think about all the brand new merch, Chapter 1 updates, Chapter 2 news? What do you guys think about all of this? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for all the merch review, and of course more Indigo Park news. Don't forget to watch this video here to watch me go and play Chapter 1, because it was really good.